When you ride a bike or go for a walk, you usually have a reason for doing it and a destination because we like to do things for a purpose. And this search for meaning and purpose should be no different when we read and view information through books, films and other forms of media. In this video, we'll learn about the author's purpose, what it is and why it matters. Whilst we use the phrase the author's purpose, in fact we are referring to anyone with a message to share, such as a writer, filmmaker, politician, advertiser, or even a YouTuber. We'll cover the three major types of author's purpose here and use the PI acronym to explain them, as it makes for an easy to remember visual prompt for students and teachers. The author's purpose PI refers to persuading, informing, and entertaining. When we see advertisements, hear a speech, or maybe watch a film determined to tell a story from a specific angle, we frequently encounter persuasive techniques and language aimed at appealing to us through one of three ways. These being appealing to us through emotions, the use of logic as a persuasive tool, or using credibility and trust to persuade us. These persuasive techniques challenge us to think or act in accordance with the author. This might be through building an emotional connection with a character in a story, or purchasing a specific brand of shoes because your favourite athlete endorses them. In the book Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, we are persuaded to root for Charlie Bucket, as we have a deep understanding of his tough background and we want good things for him because he has a good heart and respect for his family, which greatly contrasts the far less deserving bunch of misfit children and parents who accompany him around Wonka's factory. In developing the character of Charlie Bucket, Roald Dahl builds empathy for Charlie and his family, and we can't help but feel satisfied when he receives the special prize from Wonka himself. If you're playing along at home, you would have identified that the purpose of this video is to inform you about the author's purpose. You'll frequently see the informative approach used in non-fiction texts such as travel guides and historical recounts, full of statistics and facts. But a straightforward narrative can also provide much information on a chosen topic as well. The television and book series Horrible Histories does an excellent job of blurring the lines between informing and entertaining. The writers put a great deal of time and effort into creating sequences and stories that portray significant moments in history, such as the fall of the Roman Empire. Whilst these stories are recounted in entertaining fashion, it never deviates from the author's purpose of informing the audience first and foremost. This is reinforced by Rattus, the narrator, who introduces and concludes each scene by revising the critical historical points and vital information the audience should take away above all else. The entertainment industry rakes in billions of dollars each year, making us laugh, scream and cry to take us out of the boredom of everyday life, if even just for a little while. The film The Greatest Showman ties together song, dance, drama and spectacle, and is written from the ground up as an entertainment piece that uses visuals and sound to connect with our senses and emotions. Entertainment is most commonly found in fictional genres like action, drama and romance, but films such as The Greatest Showman and Titanic build on top of fact to provide entertainment that we might already have some knowledge or opinions of. So how do we determine the author's purpose? It's not always obvious, and it starts with close reading, listening or viewing. This means paying attention to the language the author uses, the tone of the story being told, or the information being provided. With practice, you'll get better at figuring out the author's purpose. It is essential that when consuming information you're unsure of, you ask yourself, what message is the author trying to convey to me? Are they trying to persuade, entertain, or inform me? In some cases it might be all three, but usually one purpose will dominate the others. In conclusion, understanding the author's purpose is crucial to understanding their message. So now it's your turn. Take a book, film, advertisement, something you're familiar with, and try and determine the author's purpose. You might be surprised at what you find, and next time you sit down to write, ask yourself, what's my purpose also? Thanks for watching. Be sure to read our complete guide to the author's purpose at literacyideas.com, and please like and subscribe this video if you'd like to see more content like this.